Hello everyone, and welcome to the Last Minute Backer with MeepleBits, Episode 1. This is the weekly show where we're going to look at a few of the Kickstarter campaigns ending in the next 7 days. This episode of the Last Minute Backer is for campaigns ending June 13th through June 19th. So let's dive into some games that are coming to a close this week. Starting with the game Arx. Arx has reached 1.2 million of its pledged $100,000 goal, ending on June 14th at 2:30 Eastern Time. Arx is a micro-campaign game, which takes 1 to 3 sessions to finish. Players can also decide to play an abridged form of the game that campaigns that might take 2 or even just 1 session to play. Each session takes about 1 to 2 hours, depending mostly on the player's experience. So, brave players can easily play through all 3 acts in a single session. But it's also possible to save your progress if you prefer and play it another day. Arx is available for 3 to 4 players, so there is no solo or duo mode, with a playtime of 60 to 90 minutes per session, with mechanics ranging from area movement, battle card driven, trick taking, and campaign management. The lowest available tier for Arx currently is $60, which includes the More to Explore expansion pack, up to $150 pledge, which will include 2 more campaign expansions. Next up we have Hacktivity, reaching 25,000 of its $15,000 goal, ending June 16th at 2 p.m. in the afternoon Eastern Time. Hacktivity is a cooperative, story-driven card game for 1 to 4 players. Hacktivity is labeled as immersing yourself as one of 4 unique characters, where each turn, players are going to draw cards from a character deck and the virus deck, and your goal is to first go through that entire virus deck during the course of play. Available for 1 to 4 players with a playtime of 40 to 60 minutes. Some of the mechanics featured in this one are hand management and campaign scenarios. The lowest available tier for Hacktivity right now is $63 Canadian or $49 US, which includes the base game and unlock stretch goals, up to a $95 or $75 US to add a small expansion and sketchbook to your pledge. Next up we have 44 BCE, a game of strategy and betrayal, reaching 37,000 of its $14,000 goal, ending June 16th at 12:01 p.m. Eastern, so just after noon. In this dramatic, emotion-provoked, immersive gameplay, you play as one of 5 suitors of Rome competing to become the first emperor. Players available for 44 BCE are 2 to 5 players with a playtime of 60 minutes to 150 minutes. Some of the mechanics in 44 BCE include hand management, worker placement, and negotiations. The lowest available tier for this one is $59 US, which includes the standard edition game, your name in the rulebook, and all stretch goals, up to a pledge of $109 for the Emperor Edition, which includes an additional miniatures and metal coins for your pledge. There are others, but they're pretty excessive, and I'm not going to go into them in this one. And lastly, we have Bark Avenue. Bark Avenue has reached 59,000 of its $22,000 goal, ending June 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern. Bark Avenue is a competitive, route optimization, pick up and deliver style game centered around the day in the life of a dog walker in Upper Manhattan. Players balance walking several dogs at once with competing needs, from walk length, preferred activities, and bathroom breaks, and compatibility with other dogs on your route. Available for 1 to 5 players with a playtime as little as 15 minutes up to 75 minutes. Primary mechanics of Bark Avenue include dice rolling, order fulfillment, and pick up and deliver. The lowest available tier for this one is $49 US, which includes the Kickstarter edition base game and Kickstarter exclusive upgraded components. All other tiers are presently listed as all gone at this time, so they are unavailable for an upgraded pledge. So that'll do it for this episode of The Last Minute Backer. Thank you everyone for joining me. If you have any questions or comments about any of the games covered here, please leave a comment down below. I'm happy to answer them as best that I can. And until next time everyone, thank you so much for watching.